Toyota is launching its first vehicle subscription product. Purdy Mobility, which operates Texas dealerships and offers mobility services such as subscription-based programs, has teamed with Toyota on the automaker's first and only vehicle subscription product. Welcome back, dear friends. This is Armen Harian from torquenews.com. If you are here first time, welcome, and please subscribe to our channel for daily electric vehicle news and ring the notification bell so you don't miss my next EV coverage. And also, please give us thumbs up if you find this report that is I'm about to tell you informative. That will help us. Like this video and send us a applaud if you would like to support our channel. According to Auto Remarketing, Purdy Mobility, which operates Texas dealerships and offers mobility services such as subscription-based programs, has teamed with Toyota on the automaker's first and only vehicle subscription product. Until now, we have heard of subscription from Tesla, right? Like self-driving subscription, $10,000 price or something. But now Toyota has a subscription. The product called Subscribe Plus Drive, powered by Toyota, is an app-based service that introduces an option from customers seeking alternatives from owning or leasing a vehicle. The companies say that as they continue growing in the mobility industry, the new product services a new customer base. What is that? Purdy Mobility has launched and is currently operating Subscribe Plus Drive out of its 3 Texas locations, such as Toyota in Dallas, Huntersville, Toyota, and Bryan College Station, Toyota. Subscribe Plus Drive is an evolution of Your Drive Texas that Purdy Mobility also operates. Users can select a vehicle and schedule a delivery through the mobile app. The membership includes the cost of a vehicle, registration, insurance, coverage, and routine maintenance. This program has no long-term contracts and a one-time activation fee. Users can cancel at any time. Members can switch between vehicles every 60-day period, or they can stay in a vehicle for as long as they choose. Friends, speaking of Toyota, Financial Times reports that Toyota came within hours of shutting down its UK plants this week because of supply shortages as the US cold snap threatened global car production, according to 3 people with knowledge of the situation. The Japanese carmaker was in a daily battle to avoid a shutdown across its European network as contagion from its North American supply chain spread, one person said to Financial Times. Now, the group briefed managers and suppliers that it was preparing to hold UK lines before reversing its decision several hours later, another person told Financial Times. The company on Friday also confirmed it will close its factory in the Czech Republic for 2 weeks from Monday, citing parts shortages caused by the weather, because a lot of parts are coming from Texas. The winter blast that caused mass blackouts in Texas has further deepened supply chain disruption at the world's largest car makers as this virus-triggered scarcity in chips is compounded by a fresh shortage in raw chemical materials used for some car components. The latest disruption means car makers are facing shortages of key parts such as seats, airbags, and dashboards because of bottlenecks further down their supply chain. The impact is likely to be felt for months, with many chemical facilities in Texas still offline. I think Toyota or the car companies are going to, in the future, try to localize their supplies so they do not come face to face with similar situation. In the past week alone, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, and Ford have warned that production at car plants in the United States, Canada, and Mexico will be temporarily halted. They blame a series of factors from a shortage of petrochemicals caused by the extreme weather in the US to congestion at US ports and the global chip shortages or global actually chip shortages that is affecting both cars and consumer electronics. Japanese chemicals makers Toray, that makes chemicals in Japan, on Friday also revealed that it had issues a force majeure declaration to clients for the first time in early March, seeking a special exemption from responsibility to supply nylon materials, which are widely used in automotive airbags. Texas is the heartland of American petrochemicals production and supplies an estimated 70% of raw chemical materials that are used in Toray's nylon fibers. The huge blackouts triggered by the winter storm in February shut down large chemical plants in Texas, and many are taking longer than expected to resume operations. Imagine the damage that has been caused by the severe weather to these companies, that it's been already 1 month and it's taking them longer than 1 month to resume their operations. Noting the rarity of force majeure declaration by Japanese chemical makers, Goldman Sachs analyst Atsushi Ikeda said Toray's move underscores the severity of the situation, something that I just said. Here's a quote, friends. We believe we need to watch the impact not only on the Toray's earnings, but also on the overall supply chain for airbags and automobiles, he said in a client note. Volkswagen chief executive Herbert Diess this week said the company's production outlook for the entire year, quote, is a little bit unclear due to the weather conditions in the United States. Welcome to global economy, friends. This is what happens when you operate in one country and you bring your supply from across the seas. The car maker is already expected to produce 100,000 fewer cars, the Volkswagen, for the first quarter due to chip-related shortages, and was unlikely to recover the sales even if the various bottlenecks unblocked by the summer, he warned. I remember last year at the beginning of this virus, when I was speaking with a German automotive expert, he said one effect of this virus will be the localization of the supply chain. For example, Tesla has a gigafactory in Germany, the supply will come from Germany. Gigafactory in Shanghai, the supply will come from Shanghai area. Now, some people in the industry said most of the supply disruptions would probably be resolved by the end of the second quarter. Here's a quote on that. Auto production might be down about 1 million units during the period of time here. Breen said, clearly there are shipping logistic issues, especially out on the West Coast. The shortage of raw materials complicates a global supply crunch caused by this virus, which were in it, as the world's largest car makers and consumers electronics manufacturers jostle for semiconductor parts to address a rebound in car demand, as well as a lockdown boom in tablets, gaming devices, and laptops. What do we make of this? The power outages in Texas also forced some chip makers in the state offline, including Samsung Electronics, a multi-billion-dollar fabrication plant in Austin. This week, the South Korean group said it would require more time to resume operations to normal level. So the car companies are going to wait until Samsung comes into the business and resume operations to the normal levels. I'm still thinking like what could be the severity of this damage, because no matter what, I was thinking that the companies will probably have their plan Bs for situations like this. But apparently the weather was so bad that caused those situations, taking it more than a month to resume operations and bring the production to normal levels. Friends, this is Armin Harayan from torquenews.com. Welcome here and thanks for listening. Please subscribe to our channel for daily electric vehicle news. And it's interesting, Toyota's first subscription service. And also, please like this video if it was helpful and informative. That will help to bring it in front of more people. And if you would like to support our channel, please give us an upload, which you can find next to the like button. Have a great day. God bless you, everyone. See you next time. Peace be with all of you.